Alright guys, so the turkey tour continues. Me and Lula were able to get out there and hunt this afternoon, and we connected on that stud tom with a shotgun. We tried with the bow for probably about 2 hours in the blind and had a bird for sure, working in the timber behind us the whole time. It just wouldn't come over. He had some hens, so we ended up jumping back on the dirt bike, hauling butt into town. And I mean, not in town, but back to our house. Grabbed the shotgun, left the bow, went back out there, no blind, and ended up getting set up. And as we were getting set up, I saw some turkeys basically over the ridge right in front of us, kind of on a low spot, jumping up, and they were fighting, they were flapping. And so I told Lula to sit still, put her by a clump of trees, and I belly crawled up and peeked over. And I was about 40 yards and was able to connect on that bird that I got. So super cool experience having Lula there. That was the first time she's ever seen like a spot and stock type turkey hunt. But it was a super cool experience. She was beyond thrilled. But now I am headed up north, up to the Durham area to meet up with my good buddy Hank. And I got some exciting news. So Brad Miller, he's a great friend of mine, played in NBA, has a show on the Sportsman's Channel called Country Boy Outdoor TV. And I am now co-hosting that with Brad. And so everything moving forward, me and him are going to be doing together. And we're going to go up there with Hank. We're going to film a couple turkey hunts. I'm going first. I'm going to go up first like tomorrow. Brad has some other stuff he's got to do, so he's not going to get there till the evening tomorrow, maybe late afternoon. But I'm going to get over there, hopefully smack a big old bird with Hank in the morning. We're going to be filming the whole thing for the show, but I'm also filming it for my YouTube. So I got about an hour and a half drive. I just kissed the girls goodbye, and we're going to haul butt up there, crash out for the night, get up super early, and go get in. Let's see if we can get it done in the morning. I mean, praying that these things are fired up enough to at least come into some decoys to check it out, and I could lay the smack down. So let's go, baby. To Hank's and get some sleep. Clay Guida and my business partner Mike Papa are actually coming up tonight too. So this is where we're crashing tonight. Papa and those guys aren't gonna get up here probably for another hour and a half. So I'm gonna go pass out. We got an early morning. Hank is gonna show me the way. Get some sleep. All right, here we go. Here's our crazy morning hunt. We got Guida in another place. Papa and him showed up late last night. And then we have Brad Miller coming in later today. We're gonna go meet our camera guy at a different location right now. So we're all loading up right now. We're just about on time. We're about on Guida time right now. So we're gonna go grab everybody and head out. We got, I don't know, it's probably only 15 minutes to where the blind's at. Get in there, get set up. We wanna get in there by probably about 6:10ish. And it'll probably be light enough to see about 6:15, 6:20. So we're cutting it close, but they haven't been flying out of the roost tree, Hank said, till probably about 6:45 or 7. They're kind of just sitting up there. I'm guessing it's cold in the morning, so they're talking and just looking around, and then hopefully they fly down, come into us, and wham! Papa's gonna just smack like one. Papa's got the boomstick. Let's do it. Did you bring your air gun? I did. All right. Guida's got a boomstick.
We're ready to go. Let's do this.
If you guys didn't know, Papa's a master turkey guide. He just guided Clay to his first bird. That was pretty cool.
It's a good hunt. It's a good hunt.
Yeah, that was.
We got lucky.
No, that was an awesome bird too. 11-inch beard.
Yeah.
Inch and
5/16 spurs.
That's a good bird for here in Cali.
Got some honey punch for the morning going.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I need to get mine in. Let's go, baby.
Guida.
What's up, buddy?
Here we go.
What's up?
What's up,
Clay
fellas?
the Killer Guida?
Here we go. It's turkey time.
Yeah,
I have no
round
idea
2.
what I'm doing, but I'm gonna pretend.
Yes.
I'm all geared out. I'm not even wearing my stuff.
I heard you were wearing Olivia's pants.
Yep.
I told
A little tight around the hips, you know.
They look good on you.
Whatever, man. Hey, we got one in there. I'm gonna try to get one more in these bad boys.
Nice.
I taught you everything you need to know the other day. You should be good.
I feel like I'm a pro already.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll catch you guys down the road. I'll see you there. I'll be in the blind, man. I'll probably have one down by the time you guys get there.
Oh, I love it. Alright, guys, we are in the blind. We have Guida, Papa, see 10 different strutters right now. Hoping these things start working their way over here soon. We're in their line of travel. Hopefully one of them, or at least a big old fat Tom, sees one of these decoys and wants to come in and investigate, and we can make it happen. So right now we're just playing the patient game. We don't want to call too much. We got a hen that's working close, and that's bringing a lot of these Toms over here. So fingers crossed that one of these guys sneaks over and we can get it done. All right, so our blinds are set up both right here, side by side. This whole tree line is where those turkeys have been roosting. And typically what they do is they'll fly down and they strut along this road up and down, but they'll start working their way this way. They want to go past us. So we're in their path of travel with some decoys set out. So basically what we're hoping for is that a couple will kind of branch off, come over and investigate the decoys, and we can lay the smack down. But I think this whole setup is perfect for turkey hunting. We got in here quiet enough. We're far enough away they couldn't hear us. But we're set up and we got eyes on them now. So hopefully some action here kicks off in a sec. Man, we got so many birds out front. I'm watching two big old strutters just in full puff. It looks like there's probably 7 or 8 down there if I scan through the trees. This is pretty damn exciting. I'm hoping these things come in and I can hammer them with the bow. And then Clay's right next door. He's got a shotgun, so it'd be pretty damn cool to get a double. Fingers crossed, though. We'll see. Come over here, big boy. Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract. Birds dropping all over the place out there. This is cool. With all his hands, and came in to about 18 to 20, and I don't know if I hit him low. It looked like it was decent entry, but when he turned around, the arrow was pointed down, but it almost completely passed through. He just went out about 100 yards, and he's sitting there. We're hoping he's gonna tip over here in a second. Just kind of waiting it out. We don't want to spook anything. Alright guys, well, bad news, we never found him. Reviewing the video, I looked like I hit him a little too low. I was hoping that we got in that cavity. He actually like walked out, I don't know, 120 yards and just stood there for probably 30 minutes. We ended up trying to get out. We lost sight of him after a while and tried to get out and creep around to see if we could get another one in him, and he ended up jumping up, flying off. So we searched for that thing all day. It's like 5:30 now. Man, it sucks. Like, that's only happened to me a few times with the bow, and it frustrates me more and more every single time it happens. Obviously that's not ideal, but unfortunately that is hunting. Like, that happens to probably anybody that's gonna hunt. I'm sure most people probably wouldn't show that on YouTube, but I mean, for me, this is like real life. I want you guys to understand that it's not always a perfect hunt. There are times where I don't get something. There are times where I wound the animal, it's not a perfect kill, and we don't find it. So obviously we strive to not let that happen, and I practice daily for that reason, but just there's always going to be something somewhere sometime that causes that to happen. So it just wasn't my day today. But the good news is Uncle Mike's still here, and then Brad's coming in tonight. So those guys are going to get after it in the morning. I'm hoping one of those guys can lay the smack down on a big old thunder chicken for you. We can get some cool content of those guys hunting. I actually got to get on the road. I am doing a fishing trip, which I'm going to be filming for my channel with my pops. He's coming up, and then a couple buddies. So we're going to go down and do some, hopefully some big cut bow fishing. So I'll film it. We'll get that up for you guys. But man, I wish I had some good news for you. We looked all damn day for that thing, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But like I said, hopefully these guys can get it done tomorrow, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
All right, guys, so we're up here in Northern California. We're up here at Hank's property, just north of Chico. We got in last night, a lot of birds, a lot of activity. We got Brad in camp here. So we're gonna get out this morning, get in our blinds, and see if we can put the smack down on some birds. So stay tuned. Let's do it.
First morning of California turkey, so I call it the air gun show. So I got that FX out here today. We're back at Hank's, and there's a bunch of birds. We stayed off the roost a little bit, but they're around. It's just a matter of calling them in. Hank's and Papa are sitting in the pop-up right next to us, so we got one head kind of coming into the setup, so hopefully she'll pull while he stops. Get her done today. Let's go. Alright, well, about 9 o'clock. I had a big old gobbler, just was hung up forever. Of course, he would never quite commit to decoys, so I looked out the side of the blind. It was like 35 yards. Just missed him, you know. I'm going for pinky size, like the tip of a pinky. Kill shot in the ear hole, and the turkey with the 30 cal. So there's a bunch of birds around here getting to that, where they're gonna start cruising around again. And luckily we got one solo different bird out there cruising, so just waiting for them to come by. It's about the time I leave the hens and go look for some more random ones. So there's a bunch of toms here, just need one to come in, stop, and give us a good look again. Maybe I just change it up a bit. I'll do it now and try something. I mean, I don't know if we even take a decoy, if we just try to go in that corner where they might come off the neighbors. Obviously, punch us from that way.
Yeah, I think those ones came actually from that other side also.
Yeah, they seem like through there, or through this section. I mean, that big pile went to the corner. That pile just went there. Well, unless we walk in to see what it looks like. Decisions. Like plotting and scheming and thinking if it's not working, you start coming up with crazy ideas.
Yeah.
She's on a nest or something, maybe. It's a different look. Like this map. Alright, well, seems like it's a whitetail season to give me nothing but updates from the blind. Had a bunch of turkeys come through a little bit ago. They're not really interested in the decoys. There's probably like 12 hens, and I think 3 toms stayed about 100 yards, and cut through the orchard here. So basically we just kind of reset the decoys, give them a fresh look. We heard them all behind us still, so you know, sit till noon here, right away in these blinds. At least got a good view. They're nice see-through, and hopefully get a second crack here at one with the old FX. So probably rushed it, was waiting, got impatient, but felt comfortable. Just you gotta hit them a little pinhole size. So it's the fun having to snipe them with this thing. It's not the spray and pray with a shotgun or accuracy of concept of a bow. So it's a fun challenge shooting them with a small caliber. Just annoys you when you actually miss one, but hopefully we'll get another crack at one here today. Let's get her done. This is insanity. We just got one with the FX, but we're just gonna sit here till noon. Freaking big old gobble from back here. We got Papa over there freaking calling them. I'm calling the suckers right behind us. Came there and man, it's like, it fools you with the air gun. It's like, man, they don't drop and flop like a shotgun, but man, that joker didn't go too far. Hit him here. Shot the other one, but man, it was like reloading. He was already going just down. So, heck yeah, baby, Northern Cali, we got her done. The old FX 30 cal, baby. Thank you. Borrowing Papa's today. Mine's back in Indiana. Chad's got the money one. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool to do it. That's why I like. This is where it gets me excited, is doing with air guns, because it's just so different. And here's a nice one. So let's go check them out, baby.
Oh, I love it. Man, talk about the highs and lows of today, huh?
So nice. Yeah. Nice beard on him.
Yeah.
Let's see the salsa lesson. There we go.
That a boy.
Fucking hang, man.
Well, this is gonna be hopefully the first Northern Cali air gun smashing turkey with Chad and myself up here, and I was able to smack a nice time with Hank. So came back up here. Chad was up in here yesterday with old Gouda came around, and I know they were out to chase turkeys yesterday. I know I had success this year. Chad had an opportunity. Clay actually had got his first turkey ever over opening weekend. So, you know, hopefully we'll make this a little annual trip. I'll be living back in Indiana, so it'll be an actual trip to come visit out here next spring. And Chad's moving to Idaho, so hopefully, since we'll both be out of state, we'll actually be able to plan and be here, and hopefully get an invite back with Hank and come bust some more birds next year.